Hello, it's Brtendan from techbuzzireland. Today we have the Robus Connect and the Robus GU10 Connect bulb. So in essence, what it is this is the bulb that actually comes with this, and we're just going to have a quick look at how it actually connects from the, I suppose, the technical side of wiring, not going into too much details, and then actually just using the bulb itself. In itself, one of the things that actually comes is your instructions. As with all details, the first thing that comes in the instructions is the warning to say is, from a technical side, is consult a proper electrician with the wiring. You won't need this from 90% unless it's a new build or something new. But we'll just give you a quick look from the background there. One thing we know from the Robus brand there at the moment, 7 watt, so it's using very little power, IP65 obviously, which is a good IP rating, tunable rated downlight with Google Assistance and the Amazon Echo. And just the apps that you use. LEDs included, 3-year warranty, Wi-Fi, speech there, 680 lumens, color codes there at the moment, and this is color temperature. What's good is actually for the app itself, you can download the app. Here's the details it's got, and here's the other information point of view is smart device enables, work with iOS, Amazon, and all these varieties, and the Robus Connect app. So Robus is a cloud connect smart lighting system that allows full control with a touch of a button or using Wi-Fi or the mobile data. So, bulb. What you actually get on the app itself is your normal downlighter, and that'd be your typical downlighter would come, and that just connects in. This would be only used for a proper electrician doing something like a new build, changing lights, and this is more or less the socket. 9 times out of 10, most of us all see is this particular part hanging out of the ceiling. When a bulb goes, we unscrew that, we plug it in. From the wiring side of things, all you end up doing is it comes with this. This plugs directly into here, and you get a connector in the background. Obviously, the connector wires directly into Doom, and there and there. So we're not going to connect it on this particular demo here at the moment, because we're going to take the assumption is that this particular part qualified electrician only, not for your normal use. But at least it gives you an idea what actually happens. Your 220 comes in from your external cable, connects in here, output down to your output. When that's all connected, you then get your bulb. The one thing straight away is an LED bulb, and what I've noticed for years is having 5 or 6 or 7 bulbs, downlight or LED bulbs, is the original ones. What you find is, as it's walking on and upstairs, the vibrations cause them to go. So if you find you're getting a load of bulbs blowing over time, or the dimmer switch is going, it could be caused by you're not using LED bulbs. This is a 5 watt bulb, but in reality what you'll find is you'll get as much light as a lot higher wattage there. And having it change. Now the advantage of this particular one here is obviously you download the app directly to your phone and connected smart lighting and there. So for 9 out of 10, and if you look at the power rating there at the moment, it's just very, very low, so it's not going to draw there, which is obviously the less height, the less power, the longer the battery life is going to actually last. So within here, we'll open up the bulb and we'll take the bulb out. These instructions here at the moment on the bulb itself, and it gives you the app, etc., to download it directly to your phone. This is your GU10 bulb. This is your typical bulb that most people would have in the downlighters. A lot of people would down. So on the old one, you just tune in, screw it in, put it on there, and that's just a bulb. So for all intents and purposes, for 9 times out of 10 people, just change the bulb. And it's coming from the Robus brand there at the moment, and they've been around since 1984, LED group based in Dublin, offices in the UK, Australia, New Zealand. They've been around. When you're downloading the app, which is the Robus app, you're basically downloading the app as you would Stanley, stick it on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency range, and just find it via the QR code that's actually there, and that'll allow you to download it directly. So that's the gist of it. For normal people, all you do is you remove this bulb directly from your standard one there, and plug this directly in. Download the app. You may have to switch that off 3 times to make it pair on directly to your phone. By switching it off 3 times, what it does is starts flashing really bright. Then you press pair on your phone. Your phone pairs to it, connects it up there, and then you have all the features that you want there. And what we'll do is we'll give you a quick thing of when it's connected up. And this is a GU10 button that bulb I've already just removed. This is one that's your typical thing, just unscrew it in, twist it in, and it works. What we have now is the phone app itself on the bulb. So this particular one is the hall light, and obviously you can switch it on, switch it off as required. Within the light itself, within the bulb, you've got the option of changing the brightness and changing the colour of it. And you can do these so you can save these settings as you require, or you can have other options. Again, you can schedule it. So if, for example, I'm going to be out of the house and I wanted to come on, for example, during the evening at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, or switch off at 12 o'clock if I'm going away for a night, I can actually set it on there and I can switch it off, and I've got my timer, similar to Android that you'd normally be familiar with in the background. And it's done. So switching it off, switching it on. Now, as it has, I've connected to one particular light bulb. I could actually have it to 5 or 6 and have them all connected, all to work. And that is fairly, it works. The other feature I really like in this particular bulb is connected to the Echo, which means that I can connect it up to there using the Lightwave app. And within the app itself, I can program to switch all the lights off in one go in the whole house, or just a particular bulb. So if I've got 4 bulbs, I can have an individual, say, switch 1 bulb, switch 2 bulbs, or switch 5, but all bulbs in one. Or you can create a routine when you're going to bed, all off. That allows me, if I'm in bed, switch the lights off. Another great feature of this is when I'm away from home and I'm coming back into the house and the house is dark, my outside light sensor will come on. Come to put my key in, the house is actually dark. So what I want to do is turn the lights on. So when I'm standing outside the house, I can just turn it on. So when I walk into the house, I can switch the alarm on. When I'm in the house, all I have to do is ask the Alexa app to switch it off. Alexa, switch hall light off.
Okay.
Alexa, switch hall light on.
Okay.
So that's just controlling with there. So if I'm actually upstairs in the bedroom and I have the Alexa type app on my system, I can actually switch it off and I can switch it on. So I control it wherever I'm in the house. If at 2 o'clock in the morning and my phone is not beside my bed, I can actually talk to the Alexa app and say switch all the lights on the house. So from a security perspective, I like the idea. Changing the colours, optional. You can set it to whatever situations you actually like. There is themes there at the moment that they've actually got. So they can give you different modes depending on where you have the app itself. So there's lots of different choices that you can make. Plus also you can add your own scene. So if you decide, put it on there, change the colour depending on what you actually want. Different controls and health flash speeds as well. And there's loads of other options available. The other thing you can do is you can name the scene and you can name the bulbs, so you can call them specific ones unique to yourself as you want to do it. Overall, it just makes it a simple bulb that we normally be used to there at the moment. You don't need the Alexa, you don't need that, but it's good to have it. You can still manually switch the light off with the wall socket on the wall. You can use the phone or you can talk to it. It brings a new level to it, and the ease of convenience when you do decide to go to bed. Kill all the lights in one particular word if they're all the same type bulbs. You're also going to be saving money as well, because the GU10s, that's a 5-watt bulb, which is LED bulb, which means this is going to be far more efficiency in the sense of using, and because it's less power, it's going to be using less electricity, but also it's going to have a longer lifespan. So overall, it's a bulb. What more can you say? Well worth it, great idea, and it's just getting down to the smartphone, smart home bit by bit, and it's certainly a way to go. So at Tech Buzz Ireland, we like those particular bulbs. Thank you.